This video is sponsored by NelsonRigg. If you're looking for high quality motorcycle luggage at a great price, go ahead and check them out. And if you find something you like, use code Drewzak at checkout for 25% off and free shipping over $50. I want to give a huge thank you to the guys at NelsonRigg for working with a small creator like myself. So without further ado, this is the Hurricane 2.0 waterproof backpack. I absolutely love my Hurricane saddlebags, so I'm sure you can imagine my excitement when I discovered that they make a matching Hurricane waterproof backpack. After having this pack for a couple weeks now, I've realized that it's not just a bag for bikers, it's a fantastic option for any outdoor enthusiast. And obviously, the thing that sets this pack apart from all the other bags I've reviewed in the past is the fact that it's waterproof. This pack is made of the same watertight PVC material as my beloved Hurricane saddlebags. It's UV resistant to avoid fading, and the seams are heat welded to keep your gear dry and protected. And I could sit here and tell you about how waterproof this bag is until I'm blue in the face, but I think I'd rather just show you. We're just going to let that marinate for a little bit. All right, so nowhere does NelsonRigg say that you can just throw it into a creek and have everything be dry. And I didn't just throw it in once. I threw it in twice and let it marinate. But let's pull this out. Camera gear, dry. Food is dry. Toiletries, also dry. Hammock, also dry. More food, cup. These are down in the bottom, so I would expect these to be a little wet. Flashlight. And to go a step further, I put cardboard to act as a stiffener, and as you can see, no water made its way in. Pretty impressive. And like I just said, nowhere does it say, hey, you can throw this bag into a creek and everything will be completely dry. I just wanted to test if it actually was 100% waterproof, and it definitely is. As you can see, while I was removing everything, it's got a pretty good amount of space in that main compartment. And of course, that main compartment is a roll top compartment. It's got two buckles on either side that secure it, as well as one large buckle that runs over the top. And undoing this buckle allows you to open the beaver tail on the front of the bag. Obviously, this part of the pack isn't waterproof, so keep that in mind. And on the front of that beaver tail, as well as the side of the pack, there's a bunch of MOLLE webbing for you to mount whatever accessories you might have. Today I decided to attach my first aid kit to the outside of the pack, but if you want more waterproof storage, NelsonRigg also makes little Rigg packs that can either be affixed to the crash bars on your motorcycle, or they can attach to this pack via the MOLLE webbing system. This pack also has a fuel bottle holder on the side, but it'll hold a large water bottle just fine. They also include 4 of their patented Rigg straps to help you mount this on the back of your bike. Think of them as miniature ratchet straps. They're pretty awesome. Not only is this bag versatile, but it's also comfortable. I kind of expected this to just be a motorcycle bag with straps, but it's actually turned out to be an amazing hiking pack and just a comfortable backpack overall. This backpack is extremely comfortable and offers a good amount of support, as well as good ventilation so you don't get too sweaty while you're riding or hiking. It also lets you stow the shoulder straps so they're not flapping in the wind behind you or, God forbid, getting stuck in your rear wheel. And speaking of those shoulder straps, those are also pretty comfortable, and they've got the same padding as the back pad. Straps can be a weak point for a lot of bags, especially if they're not dedicated hiking packs. I had this filled with water, food, and camping gear for the day, and the straps didn't feel like they were going to tear away from the body at any point. And I have had this pack loaded down way heavier in the past. I actually took it grocery shopping and had it filled to the brim. I'm sure it was
past the weight limit this pack was designed for, but it still did pretty well. With me and all those groceries, my little XR was struggling. So far, I've only been praising this bag, but I do want to get to the negatives, of which I've found two. One, not so serious. The second one, fairly dire. The first is, I really wish this came with a stiffener from the factory, just like the Hurricane saddlebags and the Hurricane Rigg pack. Those two both come with a stiffener. It's very nice. It's not a super big deal because I just made one out of cardboard and it's doing the exact same thing, but it would be nice to have a plastic one. The second negative is the fact that this beautiful backpack has no patch real estate. Now, I see that this is called the Hurricane 2.0, so I've got my fingers crossed for when and if a 3.0 comes out, that they'll add some patch real estate. With that being said, the 2.0 is still a fantastic backpack, and I recommend it to any outdoor enthusiast. So whether you're riding a motorcycle, hiking, camping, kayaking, or fishing, a waterproof backpack is a wonderful piece of kit to have. As you guys know, I'm not cheap, I'm value driven. I love a good value, and this pack offers plenty of it. This pack retails for $184.95, which really isn't bad when you consider what you're getting. And what you're getting is an extremely versatile 100% waterproof backpack that'll protect your gear from the elements. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you use my coupon code Drewzak, it's going to get you 25% off, and it's going to bring the price down to $138.71. And you can spend that money you saved on gear to fill this wonderful backpack. So whether you enjoy exploring on 2 wheels or just 2 legs, the Hurricane 2.0 waterproof backpack is for you. Before I end this video, I want to take the time to thank everybody for sticking around till the end, and I would really appreciate it if you would like, comment, and subscribe. It's free to you and it helps me out a ton. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.
How funny would it be if everything's wet in there now?